G'day everybody, Ben here again for Real Estate, the Winners Playbook. Today we're going to be sharing a little bit of time with Jason and the team at Astute Financial, covering a quick Q&A on how you can get better prepared for your finance before you even see the house. G'day everyone, we're here with Jason from Astute Finance. We're going to have a bit of a chat about some financial typical things that come up for clients, for I guess both sellers and buyers. How are you, Jason? Thanks for having a chat.
Yeah, no problems at all.
So we've got a whole heap of questions here. We might try and get through a couple of them. The first one would be pre-approvals, like for people that are coming up to thinking about doing something.
Yep.
What's the best way for them to get through that?
Yeah, pre-approvals are really good, Ben. They allow people to shop confidently. I think that's one of the key things. Good preparation is something I always talk to my clients about. It's really often the success to being able to secure a property. Whether you're a first home buyer or you're looking to upgrade your existing property, what I can do is help you understand what the banks will lend well before you've even seen the property you're potentially looking for. So what we do, we'll meet with you, we'll get to know your finances inside and out. I'll recommend loan products that'll obviously based on your circumstances. I'll submit and complete your application to your preferred lender. Once your application's assessed and if approved, we can get the pre-approval issued to you. So it's really quick, quite simple. It's a great way, as I said, to just be prepared for that home purchase.
Beautiful.
Other things to remember, obviously once you've found the property, let me know as soon as possible. Speak with us before you sign any sort of contract of sale. We can give you any advice there, and we can then arrange an evaluation on the property with the bank as well.
Right. So there's a bit that goes into that then.
Yeah, there is a bit.
Okay. So, all right. Well, I think you've probably covered everything that we need to know from that point of view. Is it an easy process? Can people just reach out on the phone to get that ball rolling, or?
Yeah, reach out on the phone, make an appointment with us,
yeah.
And then I will generally either come out to the client and see them at their house, or a place where they feel most comfortable, or they come into the office here as well, and we go through it with them.
Cool. All right. Well, we've got another one on the list here. The second most common one we were talking about was first home buyers.
Yeah.
In this sort of market, we're getting a lot of people coming through. But there's still, I think, a bit of confusion with where they get grants and where they don't and stuff like that. So if they're a first home buyer, what's some good information for them?
Yeah, well, obviously first home buyer, it's a big decision. Once people are ready to take the plunge, we can give them a bit of advice from saving for a deposit, helping them understand what repayments they're going to have, understand the costs of purchasing. And we essentially make sure they've got all their bases covered. We'll tell you about how much you can borrow, how much you'll need for a deposit, if you can purchase now or in the future, what your expected repayments, fees, any mortgage insurance you may have to pay. And as you mentioned, we'll also let you know if you're potentially eligible for any grants or benefits.
Okay, cool. So again, it's just, I guess, a phone call before they do anything to really find out what some guidelines are and how they can best, I guess, be approved for those sorts of grants that are still around?
Yeah, exactly. Just give us a call and we can give you a bit of advice.
All right. The next one we've got, which comes up quite a bit, is upgrading. People want to upgrade, so they've got an existing loan.
Change your scenery.
Yeah, they've got the house, they've got the loan, but now they're looking at going to a bigger property or a more expensive property. Just upgrading in some way.
Yeah.
What's a good way for them to get prepared?
Yeah, well, there are a number of options available when you're financing your next house. As a broker, I can really try and help you understand and explain these things in detail, because it can be sometimes a bit complex and a bit stressful for people.
Yeah.
Some of the financing options you'd have would be either paying out your existing loan to obtain new finance, using existing loan to finance a new property, obtain a new property before selling your old one, or converting your existing property into an investment home as well. That's an option too. So whatever features you need, if you choose to pay out your existing loan or obtain new finance, we can help you assess which loan features will suit your goals essentially.
Right. Oh, well, that's cool. That's a good place to start. And the fourth one that we've got, which was a big thing that keeps coming up to, is investment properties. So for people that are thinking about going down the path of that, they might have even if they don't have their first home, but they're wanting to invest in property. What does that look like from a finance point of view for you?
Yeah, well, look, obviously bricks and mortar still remains a really popular way for investment across Australia. Investment properties can really help you generate regular rent, can also potentially rise in value over time, obviously.
Yeah.
Property investors can have different loan requirements to an owner-occupier. It's important to structure your property purchase and finance to maximise your investment returns, cash flow and any possible taxation benefits. Some common features for investment properties: interest-only repayments, using the equity in your own home, variable or fixed rate loans, and lines of credit are also popular with that product as well.
Right. All right, so we've covered a bit of stuff in this first Q&A. As far as what you cover, you guys are located Brisbane north side, but you do deal with sort of the Gold Coast through to the Sunshine Coast.
Yeah, exactly. So,
all right, cool. So you've got a good coverage of clients that you can look after. What we'll do is we'll put the link below the video so that people can get in contact with you directly.
Yeah, exactly. So if you are thinking about getting into the property market, as Ben said, as a broker, I can assist you in selecting the right product, the right lender that provides you the type of finance you're after, and the particular loan that will meet your needs as best as possible. I can also refer you to one of our experienced Astute Financial planners, and they can give you comprehensive advice on all your financial planning needs as well, which is another service that we have.
Awesome. So you do it all.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Full service.
All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to put your questions that you've got for our next video in the comments below. And if you need anything to do with finance, get in contact with Jason and the team at Astute. Thanks for having a chat.
Cheers.